So bano tiba stand omwe cha MUBAS urafika ba department ya UNIPOD London.
Yeah, Zoom.
Mwambi ngani chule kuzina ndingana.
And Chris Career, I work at the UNIPOD as a technician.
Alright. Majana yefunya wadani department yanu to be part of this Malawi International Trade Fair.
It has given us a platform where we know the foundation against it. I feel as UNIPOD, what we do is to promote my innovations. The only way we can promote innovations is through my exhibition and the trade fair. You know, wezo mabila antosiana siana. The different antosiana siana would it always meet mabanga. Commerce my benefits I made anga to raise other bila UNIPOD.
So is this the first time UNIPOD attending the Malawi International Trade Fair, or you have ever attended before?
Yeah, UNIPOD, this is the second time. UNIPOD was launched last year in March. So the same last year, in May, we attended our first trade fair, of which we were graced by Honorable Sostin Gwembe. By that time, he was Minister of Trade. And he came here to the pod, Commerce and Azabila of UNIPOD. So this is our second trade fair.
So, ubanga compare ni minimum kayamba last year, minimum ibanova my innovations, in terms of my innovations, development in modern.
There's a very good development. Out of, if you can randomly ask 10 people, 6 or 7 out of 10 people would design body, which is a good thing to us, it's a win to us. So that means there's also a long way to go. Apart from people knowing about the UNIPOD, to find out the mindset as you would amagala mbili okawuza innovations kuno amayamba kusiyangana abansi amona ngati dziko lino la Malawi so tekera kutukula innovations komanso kuzidala patoka pachomba then ndi chinthu chimene tifuna tipange remove from their minds kuti akhale ndi mindset yoti zikho zokuteka ku Malawi.
So mnani amwambia mjodi ndi technician majuri zana makaurani kupaya ma innovations.
Okay, so that's a good question. So every day the first thing for many innovator when innovator comes ama kumana ndi technicians ndicho yamba timamvetsera kuti innovation yake ndiyo rani chachiwiri timapanga help in designing process. So ukabwera ndi innovation choyamba before you it's either ukubwera ndi prototype kapena ukubwera ndi idea. Ukabwera ndi idea umene upange design kuti tione kuti no what problem are you solving. During the designing process, my innovators also during the implementation, because we need to machinery. I mean, with the innovation, ya muntu chaka pena idea muntu icha tigwise ntchito machinery yozo tipange product yoti oneke. So during the use of the machinery, that's where we come to play, because in the fair, I mean, upon train, we digwise ntchito machine.
So my student agabwandi the idea maka 100% sponsored by UNIPOD or yeah amata konjisiabe ngati zina zina.
Okay, so there's two way about it. The first way is we as UNIPOD timapanga fund my innovations. So when we have the funds, timapanga call for applications. Then timapanga submit it. Then we pick the best time we want to timapanga fund. So in that way, Ndimaka 100% funded by the UNIPOD. They don't have to contribute anything. It's just their idea and their work hours within the second part of it, you are sponsored by a certain entity, National Bank, FDH, or any other entity can fund your idea. Because we have the laboratories and the space, you know, produce the actual thing. Spaces. So that means your money will be used to purchase my materials, my components, I mean, idea where you feel actual product.
So, umaliza ndadvise nyine munga beleki kwa ama student na mine amatokanika idea na maribena amazon ya basi.
Okay, the advice mine ndinga beleki ndio they shouldn't look down on themselves. First thing, in the idea, the first thing is to speak out. Because if you speak out, you should also engage authority R&D to take an organization, make it and continue for them. Because pitch the idea. The idea may not come out fully fetched. Singakali 100% great idea just by thinking. That's when you can find the way to go about it. So I encourage them with every idea that they have, they should embrace it and they should take action over the idea. Because idea without execution, it's a failed mission. Sure.
I'm here on the Technology Transfer Office. So, what is your function as a Department of Technology Transfer Office?
Yeah, the Technology Transfer Office is located under the University Innovation Board. It's a critical entry point towards issues that have to do with innovation, invention, and basically ideas. So the Technology Transfer Office acts as a bridge between academia, researchers, innovators, and inventors, and it bridges them to the industry. It does not just simply bridge them to the industry, but the solutions, the inventions, and the creations are linked in places where they are needed or where they would bring much more increased value and efficiency.
So I also had a look at this paper. You have indicated that you also work on the copyright issues and of the innovation that students do come up with. Can you briefly explain on that?
Yeah, that is absolutely true. There are in areas where creation and innovation are involved. There are also issues and cases of where intellectual theft, whereby people can take someone's idea and claim it or even implement it as theirs. So to prevent such issues, any idea that comes through our door goes through various forms of intellectual property. So intellectual property is is in various forms or types. So there is patenting, there are registered design. We can also look at plant breeders' right, copyright, trade secrets, or trademark. So depending on the type of idea, then we know which form of intellectual property we have to link it to so that that idea is protected.
So, what advice would you give to the students that some do hesitate to come up with such ideas?
Yeah, the overall the University Innovation Pod, the UNIPOD, is one of the coolest places you would want to be, you would want to create, and you would want to explore. So you can come through. It's usually open from Monday to Thursday from 8:30 to 4 p.m. and on Friday from 8:30 to 1 p.m. So when you come there, you find that there are a lot of enablers to bring innovations or inventions to life. So it's a good place to come and it's a good place to create and it's a good place for an inventor or innovator to be associated with.
Zina ndani.
Ine ndi Rodrick Custom imagwira ku MUBAS mu design studio as a technician.
Mwachiona chofunika motani kuti muzapange nawo participate ku our international trade fair imene?
Yeah, tinazona ndizofunikira kwambiri because pa MUBAS pali zinthu zambiri zimene timakhala tikupanga koma mwina anthu kunjaku samadziwa zambiri amangodziwa zochepa za zimene timapanga. So tabwera kuti tizaonese zina mwa zinthu zimene timapanga pa MUBAS.
Ndiye upange amene asawumuziwa katundu ngatinso imene ndi ineyo nesawumuziwa ngatifotokozera kuti ndi chani.
Sazonga timene ulili mutu anaupanga design mu 3D printing softwares. So after wapanga design tili ndi 3D printer imene ndi machine amene amatha kutulusa chinthucho in 3D model motenga ndimene anapangira design. Iyi ndi prototype imene ma student athu akupanga. Ndi project imene afuna kupanga timati suctioning training model. Manesi aja asanayambe kupanga suction pa little baby, pa patient, they can be trained using this model. So as you can see ababa, after akamaliza azayika ma sensors osiyana-siyana mkatimu. Ndicho lingacho kuti akapanga insert ka tube kaja ma sensors aja athoma mpanga rate kuti aziwe kuti mwina kachubu kaja it has gone too deep atamupanga inja mwana uti so that mena azikapanga pa mwana wene akakhala kuti ali ndi experience yokwanira.
Imene imakhala ngati pali maisho assignment kapena umakhala kuti munthu ngati amaziona kuti nefana pange innovate chakuti.
So kwambiri timalimbikisa kuti apange research, they should find problems. Akapeza problem ija abwera mu design studio and they try to figure out my solutions.
So machine awa amene kwana
machine awawa ndi Human BCPAP. Human BCPAP ndi machine amene anapangidwa design ndi ena ma staff ndi ma student apa MUBAS. Ma student ena ndi ma staff ku HES komanso ndi aku Rice University USA. Tinawa mathandizira ku ana ang'ono akakhala abadwa ana ena amatha kuti akulephera kupuma bwinobwino. machine awa amathandizira kupuma. Okay, amathandizira kupuma. So mwana uja ti muzimthandizira kupuma mukumpasa mpweya, you need to give control the air pressure. Panga the air pressure ija ndi ambiri kwambiri mukapeza ti mwamuononga mwana uja. Ngati ndiyo chepa ndiyo ti mwana uja sisimtani mumuthandize. So machine awa anapangidwa design ndi mothandizana, koma the final product inakapangidwa ku USA because panthawi imeneyo tinalibe kuthekera kuti itakupanga the final product like this one. Koma panopa tili ndi mwayi because with the coming of UNIPOD zinthu ngati zizi they can do. Komanso tili ndi ichi ndi 3D scanner. 3D scanner imathandizira kuti let's say mufuna mpange zinthu ngati zizi muli nazo kale, mufuna mpange print zambiri. There's no need kuti mupite pa computer mukayambese kupanga design one by one mapanga print. You can just scan it ichichi. Ndiyoti muchika papa mukachasa ichi mazungulira ndi kupanga scan the whole shape. Ngapanga scan the whole shape ndiyoti kupatsa soft copy ya this model. Ndiyoti soft copy ija mutakweka mu 3D printer ndiyoti mupanga print out chinthu chofanana ndi ichi kupanga. When asa anapanga design this one, it's a mosquito killer device. Mosquito killer device. Mene kama gulira ntchito mukakapanga power kama panga produce blue light here. Then ma blue light aja mukayika pamalo poti pali dark amapanga attract mosquito. Then mosquito uja ukabwera apapa mkati mu mfano ukangoyandikira blue light fani ja imapanga absorb kupanga flash. So it's a mosquito killer. Inapangidwa designed ndi ma student athu komano the final product inakapangidwa ku China.